Hello mates, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to make the new version of Spongebob House from Spongebob Sqaurepants, the TV show in Minecraft today. This will be part 1. Yes, part 1 of the Spongebob House. Part 1 is going to be about the building and starting off to do the markings. Right? So you see the markings on the building right now? That's what we're going to leave off on. We will do the outline of it, but we will stop at the markings. We will not fill it in with the actual markings. We're just going to outline it, and that's all we're going to do. The actual building, the top, and the markings. And everything else will be for the next videos. The windows, the chimney, the bubbles, the door, and the flowers around the house. That's what we do for the next part. But I do want to say something real quick. Mates, I just want to say I'm very sorry that this has to be a two-part video. I really wanted to do a one part, but I just wanted to make sure that everything does make sense. And that kind of would take me to make this into a long how-to. I'm very sorry about that. This has to be a two-part. Hopefully it will be a two-part. I don't want it a two-part. I wanted a one-part. But I'm very sorry that it has to be a two-part. But mates, let's see how to make this SpongeBob house. Alright mate, so first thing what we need to do to start off SpongeBob house is we need to get the blocks. This is not going to be all the blocks you're going to need, but the blocks you're going to need right now. If you need more blocks, I'll talk about it. But right now, these are the blocks we're going to need. We need sand, orange concrete, lime concrete, light blue concrete, black terracotta, and light blue stained glass. Those are the blocks you're going to need right now. Make sure you go get those blocks right now before we start doing the outline. Those blocks. If you do, let's go. So after you have those blocks, what we're gonna do, pick a spot. You can pick any spot you want. Right, pick any spot you're gonna do the outline, you're gonna do the SpongeBob house, right? So I know we're gonna do the outline of SpongeBob house. So this will be the front of SpongeBob house. We're gonna do 11 blocks. Either way, 11 blocks. I'm gonna go 11 blocks to the right side with orange concrete. So let's do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. 11 blocks. So on either side, you can pick any side. I'm gonna go with the left side. I'm gonna be doing the left side first. So the left side, I'm gonna do diagonally. I'm gonna go diagonally, one diagonally. So I'm gonna go to the left one and up one. That is diagonal. Then when we do this, we're going to do 3 blocks to the left. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we're going to do another diagonal, 2 blocks this time. 1, 2. One more diagonal and 2 more blocks. 1, 2. One more diagonal, but 1 block. Then there we go. That's done for the left side. Now we're going to do the right side. So for the right side, the same thing, but to the right side, we're going to do diagonal, 3 blocks to the right. 1, 2, 3. Diagonal, 2 blocks to the right. One more diagonal, 2 more blocks. And one more diagonal block. Then we're going to switch sides. Right? After we switch sides, we're going to do what we did to the other block, but going backwards. So now we're going to do 2 blocks diagonal, but this time it's going to go down. So go down diagonal, then 2 blocks, 1, 2, down diagonal, 2 blocks, down diagonal, this time 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. So on the other side, flip the side, 2 diagonal, 2 more diagonal, then 3 diagonal. Then what we're going to do, go 1 more diagonal, but we're going to go 11 blocks this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do the same thing to the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there we go. Now we're just going to do the same thing like we did to the other side now. So see all we did right here? We're doing it now to the other side. So let's do this. So we're going to go 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3 diagonal, 2 blocks, 2 more blocks, 1 block, switch side, 2 blocks, 2 more blocks, 3 blocks. Then we can count to 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. then diagonal go up, 1, 2, 3, another diagonal go 2, 1, 2, another one go 2, 1, 2, go 1, flip side, go 2, go 2 more, then there should be 3, should line up, and there you go. That is the outline of the Spongebob house. There you go. That is the first step. Well, that is technically the second step. So let's do the walls. So let's do the wall. So here we go. The walls, it's gonna sound complicated, but it will be easy when I show you how to do it. So here we go. Here's the wall. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna go one up and one out. So that's gonna be diagonally going out 1. So here we go. So 1 up, 1 out. That's diagonally going out. There we go. So to do that, we're gonna go up 3 on this block. 1, 2, 3. And there we go. That's good. Right? How to do that? What we're gonna do with this block, we can go diagonally again. 1 up and 1 out. So 1 up, 1 out, and take out the block right there. Right? How to do that? For this block, we're gonna go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now we should have 4 blocks right here in total and 5 blocks in here in total. How to do that? We're going to do the same thing, 1 up, 1 out. So 1 up, 1 out. This one we're going to go up 5, including on this one. Not including on this one, on this one. So this one is 1, right? So we're going to go up 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one should be in total of 6. Do one more of this. 1 up, 1 out, right? 1 up, 1 out diagonally. Then we're going to go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In total should be 7. So you should have diagonally going out 1, then go up by 4, 4 in total, right? Another one going diagonally, go up by 5. Another diagonally, go up by 6. And one more diagonally, go up by 7. And what we're going to do is we are going, for each one, we're going to go around the whole thing. So, I'll show you the first one, and then everything else will be pretty easy. So, we're going to do this all the way around. So, we're just going to follow this all the way around. So, you see this, you don't go past this block, right? The outline, don't go past it, go one in front of it, all the way around. So, after you do that, we're going to do the same thing, but you can't go past this one. We're going to do this one. I'll do it right now. So just go all the way around it, right? And making sure that we are not going into it. And the corners, what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna take out the corner. You don't need the corner. Don't use the corner. Take out the corner. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Take out the corner. Don't go past the outline. Or don't go on the outline, and it's going to be pretty simple. Just follow what I do, and it's pretty simple, okay? And we are going to do this until we reach to, well, that one right there. So I'm going to do this right now. Do the first one to give you how to do it. Then I will fast forward this, but you'll still be able to see me do it. So if you do have any questions, you can still look on how I do it. If you need more help, you could always pause back. Right, pause the video, look back at it, slow it more down. Right. I hopefully be able to make sense. Right, mostly make sense. I really was struggling how to do the how-to much more better, and hopefully this one is much more better, and hopefully this one make more sense. And yes, but we're about to reach to the end, and there we go. Alright, so I need to do this 3 more times, then I do this one, right? Then I'll do this one, right? So, oops. So after you fill this one up all the way, you stop right here and do this one. Do what you did for this one, but for this one, do the same thing, right? Go all the way around, don't pass that one, right? And take out all the corners. Make sure you go around, you see any corners, to take it out. We want no corners whatsoever, right? Make sure you take out the corner. I usually take out the corner after I'm done with all the layers, right? So after ironing the layer, I'll go take out the corners and you know go up. But yes, make sure you take out all the corners. You don't need no corners. Take out all of it. Then you could go up, right? Then diagonal. Don't pass this one. Do the same thing for this one, and same thing for this one. Alright. So I'm gonna leave this to fast forward this, and yes, but you will see it. It's gonna be a little bit more fast forward, but it should still make sense. If it doesn't make sense, you always pause it and come back to this. Hopefully, I make sense of this, but I will show you how to do this right now, but it will be fast forward. So I'll see you when it's done. Alright, so that is it for the half. We just did the front half. What it should look like. Right, if you don't have this, go back and make sure you do have this. Make sure you take out every corner. We don't want the corner. Right, we only want diagonal, not the actual corner. We don't want this. We don't want to see any of this. Take that out. And make sure you have what I have right now. Right? If you don't have it, go back and make sure you have it. If you do have it, let's go on. Let's the other half. So the other half is gonna be about the same, but opposite. So going up, instead of going out, we actually can go in this time. So we're gonna go diagonal in this time. So one and one in. Then we're gonna go up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be 6 in total. We're gonna do the same thing. Go one out, one up. Then this time it's gonna be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 5 in total. Do the same thing. One out, one in. Right. Make sure you take the block beneath it. Then we're gonna go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Right. In total should be 4. Right. So now this should be 6, 5, 4. Do one more again, right? So one out, one up, take a one from the bottom, then go up by, so this one is 4, we're gonna go up this time by 2. 1, 2. So 4, then 3. You should get the pattern now. We're gonna go all the way till 1. So same thing, go one out, one up, take one on the bottom, that's 2, one out, one up, that's 1. But this time we're gonna go do the same thing, go one out, one up, take the one down, and do one more. One out, one up, take the one down. So this what it should look like right now. This one should be 6, this one should be 5, this one should be 4, that one should be 3, this one should be 2, this one should be 1, one more, and one more. If you have that, you're good to go, and we're going to do the exact same thing as we did on the bottom, but we're going to go up this time. So we're not up and in this time. Up and in. That's what we're going to do. Instead of up and out, this one is going to be up and in. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. So let's do this. I'll see you when it is done. Alright mates, there you have it. That is the top half of SpongeBob house. So this is what it should look like. So yours should be exactly what I have right now, right? Make sure we did take out every corner. If you don't take out every corner, we don't want to see this. Take it out. Make sure you did take out every corner. So right now I'm review it to make sure we are on the same page. So to the very bottom we did the outline, right? So we already did the outline, so that's right there, right? Then we go out one, up one, diagonally, and this should be 4. This should be 5, 6, 7. That's done for. That's the first half, right, of the SpongeBob house. Then we're doing the other half, right, the top half now. So now the time is going into it, right? So this should be 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Another one, and one last one. For the last one, doesn't matter to have the corner or not, right? Because we are going to fill up the top half. Well, not the top half. We're going to fill up the top now. We're going to fill up the top, and yeah, that's what we are going to do. We're just going to fill up the top. So let's do this. So we're going to fill up the top, and it's pretty simple. We're just filling up the top. I'm making the ceiling, and that is pretty much it. So right now, I just want to talk about SpongeBob house. Hopefully it is pretty easy to do. Just making the house, the shape, it's pretty easy. It may sound difficult, it may look difficult, but it's just pretty easy to do when you get it down and understand how to do it. It's not that hard at all to do it. At least the body, the leaf part, it's gonna be a bit difficult, but I will talk about it and hopefully we're able to do it very good. And that was what we're gonna do right after we finish doing the ceiling. Is we're gonna do the leaf. I wanna get the leaf part out of the way, so that's gonna be the hardest part. I wanna get that out of the way, then doing the finishing detail later. And the finishing detail is pretty easy to do. Finishing detail, right? The finishing detail is gonna be the window, the door, the 2 windows, the door, the chimney, or maybe not the chimney, I don't know what it is, but the chimney, the markings, the I don't know what it is, but I think it's the flowers around SpongeBob house, and that's it. But finishing off the ceiling, and there you go. This one should have white now. If you don't have it, go back. If you do have it, let's go on to do the next part. Alright, so let's do this. Alright mates, so let's do the top of the roof. We're going to do the leaf. First I want to say, you can do the leaf however you want to do the leaf. It's up to you. Right? You could experiment the leaf however you want to do it, or you can follow with me. If you want to follow with me, let's do it right now. So first off, we're going to do, we're going to go diagonally. We're going to go diagonally. First off, we're not going to go diagonally. We're going to just place a block on top. Then we're going to go diagonally 3. So we go 1 up, 1 out. That's 1. Do that 2 more times. That's 1 more. Last one. There you go. And what we did for the walls, that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to do this all the way around. And yeah. And also, I will be here talking. I will not be silent. And fast forward this, I will be here talking. And yes, because I do want to talk about some things, and this will be fast doing these right here. And when we get to the harder part, that's gonna be much more difficult. So yeah, so I just want to say that when you are doing this, the leaf, you can do it however you want to do it, and it doesn't matter. I will be able to, I will say, take out the corners. If you see any corners, take it out. Forgot to say that in the beginning, but I'll say it right now. See any corners, we will take it out. Right? Take out any corners. We don't want any corners at all. If you see any, just take it out. And yeah, I'll say a little bit things right now. So I do want to ask if you want to see other how-to, not just SpongeBob how-tos. You want to see others. You want to see how to do all those. I will probably do it depending on what is it, but I will probably do it just only if you really want it. And yeah, hopefully this has been really clear and understand a lot, and it's really easy to understand. I really want to be able to not only to show you how to do it, but also make it understandable and also not that long. But hopefully this is not gonna be that long. It might be, but hopefully it's not. I want to be able to show you all the things how I do it, and without much cutting at all. Show you how I do it instead of talk about it and then cut it. I don't want to do that, right? So I want to be able to um, show you and yeah, just show you without too much cutting. But also not just that, but also really talking about some things and making things much more clearly and much more understandable. And hopefully that's being much more better on me, just talking about it much more better and not that much confusing. And yeah, and also really just making it much more a little bit more faster. And not only just that, making it instead of different parts, instead of back then I would do one part on the outline, another part on the actual walls of it, and then the last part with finishing detail. I want to do this all in one. I don't want to just wait too long on doing that. Doing that just take too long. Not only just that, it just take too long. I know it is much more understandable to wait in parts. You understand the first part, then do the second part, then do the last part. It's very much understandable, but it just takes too long. Hopefully this one, it's not only just you be able to understand it, but it's also move along faster and quicker all in one video. And hopefully that's much better than going in parts of the video. I don't really want to do that. I really don't want to do in parts of the video. I want to be able to do all in one video and not parts of the video. And hopefully this is much more better on it. And yeah, I really hope you do like the video. I really hope you do like how I do the how-tos. I haven't done this in a very long time. I was just focusing on building different projects and doing different projects than really doing the how-to. But going back to the how-to, like, I want to be able to show you how I do this and be able to show you how to do it too, so you'll be able to do these as well. And if you want to do more or want to do, comment down below if you want to see more how-to videos on my other projects. I may do them. Of course, I already have my schedule, and my schedule has already been done. Don't know if I want to change it already, but right now it's doing pretty okay, doing pretty good. Not that bad. Be able to do different stuff and many different stuff, and you may start watching it, and I'm very happy about that. Be able to do many more stuff, many other stuff, and still be able to build and moving along with my different projects too as well, and I'm very happy about that. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my videos. And yeah, we're about to be done with this part of it, and when we all want to do a little bit more difficult part. So there we go, finishing up, taking out the corners, and right now let's do the most difficult part right now. So the most difficult part is going to be doing the actual leaf. So here we go. So we're going to start off from the corners. That's going to be start off from the corners, right? So I'm gonna start off right here. I'm gonna go up one, then up two. So we're just gonna do a pyramid style. So each one will go up and up and up, right? Until to the center. The center should be the tallest point, and that's it. So this is gonna be the center, this is gonna be the tallest point. The outside will not be the tallest point. So go up like the pyramid right, until you go to the center. And that's what we are doing right now. We're going up to the center. And when we do reach the center, we are going to stop. So there we go. Keep going up. And yeah, I did do the leaf a bit more difficult. So I want to make this a bit more better on understanding. And there you go. That look pretty good. You can change the height if you want to. That's if you want to. You can change the height. Go for this one a bit more taller, so we can make this one a lot more taller. But that's up to you. That's if you want to do it. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do for all of the corners. That's what we're gonna do for all the corners. And yeah, that's what we are gonna do. So, but before I do that though, before I do it, let's do the center. Let's see what's different about the center. So, the center is about the same thing. It's about the same thing. So we're gonna do one up, pyramid style, right? Going up like this, right? So just doing it pyramid style, right? One block going all the way up to the center, and the center should be the tallest point. And there we go. There we go. And yeah, if you want to, and I'm gonna do this, so I'm gonna make sure that this one is gonna be taller than that one. So actually I'm gonna start this one with up by 2. And then we're just going up, right, until we go reach the center. Right, so the end, the very end, you can go up by 2. Then just do the same thing, right? Go up all the way until you hit the center, and the center should look like this. And there we go. That's what we're gonna do. So this is pretty much it. So you go up for the corners, you go up by 1, then you go all the way up to the center. For the side, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up by 3. 1, 2, 3, then go all the way to the center, going up, right? And that's what we're gonna do. So let's do this. I am gonna be silent, but I will still show you how to do this. It's far along, and let's do this. Alright, so after you've done that, this is what you should have, right? After you've done that, which you could do, is you could stop and do like this. This does look good, and if you want to stop here, you can. If you want to continue with me, you can too also. So, if you want to continue, let's do this. So, here we go. So, what we're going to do, we're going to do a little more details. We're going to leave the corners alone, but we're going to do a little more detail to the side. So, here we go. So, in the middle, find the middle, right here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna go out from here, and we're just gonna follow this, going all the way up. Follow this, going all the way up, and there we go. And when you go back to the bottom, since this is 2, do the same thing. Just keep following up, go all the way to the top, and stop right there. Now to the 2 sides, what we're gonna do, let's go from here. So we're gonna go one end here, and just follow up all the way to the top. And do the same thing to the other side. Right, do the same thing to the other side. After do that, we're gonna skip one, leave this one, and do the same thing to the other side, just leave those 2. Then we're gonna do from here, right, from here like this one, do the same thing, go all the way up to the top, right, then go one to the other side, and just keep following, right, it's right next to each other, keep following up. Do the same thing to the other side. There we go, one more. And there you go, and that's how it should look like. There you go. Look a bit different, a little bit more detail, just have a little bit more flowing. And there you go. That is pretty much it. If you really want to, since this is kind of what to this one, you could put this one out too if you want, but if you leave it, it's fine. So here's what I'm talking about. If you want to do it like this, go out 2, So one more, right? One more. That's how it should look like. And yeah, if you want to do it like that, that's okay. But you don't have to. So you can leave it alone if you want. But that is pretty much it. If you want to leave it how it is, just flat, you could take all of it out if you want to. But if you want to leave it like this, have a little more detail, a little bit more different, have a little more depth, you can leave it, you can do it like this. So if you want to do it with me, like this, you're going to do this, the same thing on all sides. Leave the corners, the corner we'll leave alone, but all other sides, we do the same thing. So let's do this. Alright, mate, so after we done the detail for the leaf or the sides, I actually want to talk to you about. So, I forgot to talk to you about this when I was taking out the blocks, but there will be, I'll show you right now, but you see, there will be extra blocks like this um, along the side, right? There will be extra block like this along the side. And what you want to do is to just take out the extra blocks. Already did that. I forgot to record it. Well, I did record it, but I forgot talking about it. So I just took out the record, and I just realized I could have voiced over it. I don't know why I didn't. But make sure you do take out the extra blocks. You don't need it. Just take out the extra blocks and leave the blocks that's not extra. If you see one block, leave it alone. You see extra, so you're gonna see right here and here, right? So you're gonna see extra blocks right here and these two right here. Take those out all along here, and it will look much more better. If you want to take out the extra blocks over here, you can, but that is not that's not necessary. You could if you want to do it, but I'm not gonna do it. That's up to you. If you want to do it, you can. But let's do the markings, right? So after you did take out the extra blocks, what you're gonna do, if you don't, if you haven't done it yet, pause it right now, pause the video right now, and take out the extra blocks. When you're done with it, you can come back to this part right now, right? Are you done with taking out the extra blocks? Are you ready? Alright, let's do this. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna find the middle. We're gonna do the markings, right? The markings of the pineapple of SpongeBob's house. So the markings, we're gonna do the middle. So how to find the middle? Well, we're gonna go to the 7-block layer. So what that means is we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna go to this one right here, the 7-layer one, right? Make sure you got the 7-layer one. At the very edge of it, in the middle of it, at the very top of it, we're gonna go 1, 2, then 3. Right? This is 3. I'm gonna mark it right now. Right? Mark up 3. This is important. This is the middle of the pineapple. Should be the middle of the pineapple. Go back, look at it, make sure it is the middle of the pineapple. Right? This should be the middle of the pineapple. What we are gonna do is we're gonna go up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8th one, we're gonna go up one more. On the 8th one, we're gonna take out and replace it with black terracotta. We're gonna go back to the middle, right? And we're gonna go down by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the eighth one, take it out and replace it with black terracotta. And make sure you get this one. This is very important. If you don't get the actual spot, it's going to be a big mistake to fix. So make sure you count correctly. So I'm gonna check it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8 should do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the 8 should do it. And just checking the middle. This should be the middle. So right here. 1, 2, boom, right there. Right. And check. Go out, seeing that that should be the middle of the SpongeBob building. That look like the middle, right? There's those two blocks. Looks very good. After we've done that, here is the most difficult part. So here we go. We are going to make, well, you can take this out. You don't need this block anymore. We are going to make an X, right? So starting with this one, we're going to make an X. Going that way, and then this way and that way. We're going diagonally until it stops. That's it. I will show you this one. So 1, 2, well, you don't need to count. But continue going diagonally till going all the way to the bottom. Right, keep going diagonally, keep following it. And then when you're about to go to the corner, turn it. Keep going diagonally down. Keep going diagonally down, right? Keep doing it until you reach the bottom, right? Keep doing it, keep going. And there you go, that is the bottom, right? We're gonna switch sides, right? Now you could go back down this way, but I actually do want to show you the top, right? I want to show you the top first. So I'm gonna go to the same side. Well, let's go to a different side, the opposite side. On the top first. So keep following it. Go to diagonally, right? Keep going up diagonally until you stop. This is the tricky one. So you could take this one out, right? Because we should turn it, and that should be next, and that's right there. So you could do that, but looking forward doesn't look that good. So it's up to you. Do you want to look at it forward, or do you want to look at it sideways? So if you want to look at it forward, you should technically take this one out, but it really shouldn't work. So what you could do, you could take out this one and that one, right? And then you could do one more right here. That would be for the forward. If you want to go side, I've already done it. That's up to you. And there we go. So there we go. I've done the top part. Let's do one more. We're gonna do this one right here. I'm gonna go to the opposite side this time. It should be about simple. It should be simple. Just keep following it diagonally, right? Keep following it diagonally, and make sure you do this. I'm doing an example on different sides, but you want to do this on both sides. So when you do this like this, do the same thing on that side. Want to make an X. I'm just doing it for different sides, so you'll be able to see how I'm doing it on different levels on different sides. So right here, this is going to be a bit of a tricky one, but you could do it right here. Then you switch it. Then you go down, right? Then you stop right here. Then I'm going up right here. I will say this is going to be, should be the exact same thing on this side. So just telling you that right now. Right, so when you do this, it should be the exact same thing on that side. So, right, so I just didn't want to show about the same thing. I want to be able to show different levels from different sides, right? Well, all of it should be the same thing. Alright, switch side, going up this time. Right, keep following it up. And there we go, we're going to stop right there. And there you go. That's one X. But that's what we're gonna do from this. We're just gonna take it out. Don't replace it yet. Do not replace it yet you make uh until you make an X. Right now, just take it out. Just take it out right now, and there you go. Just take it out. But before we do that, make sure you do this on every side. So you know how we plant one right here? We're gonna do this for every side, the side and the back, right? And it's gonna be the exact same spot. So did what I do from here to here. So I'm actually gonna show you it right now. Well, of course I'm always gonna show you it. I'm just this time I'll be talking, right? So I'm gonna talk about it right now. So right there, well, that should be the middle. So this is pretty easy. So after you've done your actual markings, you don't need to really do the actual count anymore. Just follow it. You just want to follow it until you go right here. There you go. In the middle, should be right there. There you go. And yeah, there we go. So do that for all sides and make an X all sides. Then I don't want you to fill it up, but when you're all ready to fill it up, when everything else is marked up and ready to go, you can fill it up, but don't do it yet. But when it's all done, fill it up, right? So what we're just gonna do is just make the markings. Make the markings, not filling it up, and then after we've done the markings, make sure you count up, then that's when we fill it up. But that's after we've done this. So let's first make the markings, and yeah, so let's do this. mates, we're gonna stop it right here. We're gonna stop it right here. I just want to say I'm very sorry how I have to do this into two parts. I wanted to do a one part, and I want to make this into the best how to, but I wasn't able to. I'm very sorry that this has to be a two part. I don't really want to. I want to get things moving. I don't want to stick on one building, and that's what I'm kind of doing right now. I didn't want to do this, but I'm very sorry about it. But next time when I do a new how to, will be way much more better. Everything will be much more better, and we will not be stuck on different parts. It will be one part and out. Thank you for watching this video. Be waiting for part 2. See me in the next time. Bye.